This is a story of Stormy and Casey, a David and Goliath story. One woman who, against all odds, is making a difference in the lives of troubled teens. A modern-day miracle, she has accomplished what doctors and psychiatrists could not do. Stormy is not your average entrepreneur. Besides juggling the day-to-day as a single mom, she truly loves people. That's what has driven her vision. A vision that has inspired her to create breakthrough solutions for troubled teenagers.
Nothing is more devastating than being a parent with a teenager in a crisis and nowhere for them to turn, and they feel helpless and hopeless. So I became a difference maker and came up with something to give them instant results to get the help that they need.
I'm really ugly right now, but I try my best.
This is what I live with. I can't ignore it. I can't pretend it's gonna get better, because it's not.
I don't like this anymore.
I'm out of control.
I'm hitting rock bottom right now.
It's a potential killer ripping through the lives of millions. Depression and sometimes even suicide are often the end results. Increasingly spotlighted in the national media, doctors and psychiatrists have tried to explain this hidden crisis and devastating medical mystery.
It's called Trichotillomania, or TRIC for short. Dr. Nancy Kuthin heads a Trichotillomania clinic in Boston.
Trichotillomania is such a medical mystery because we still know very little about the genetics and the biology of it.
There are a number of treatments for it. None of them are very effective. There are medications like some of the obsessive compulsive disorders, the antidepressants and things like that, and some of them can be effective on a short-term basis. There's therapy, which can be people can undergo therapy, and there's some behavioral modification treatments, which the young lady was talking about. I wasn't that impressed by the way she was doing them. There are other behavioral modifications that she may have been doing more effectively.
Doctors and psychiatrists can help with long-term treatment plans, but what about the immediate dilemma created when a teenager faces depression and suicidal shame over last night's Trichotillomania episode? Therapy and professional medical assistance takes time. They need a solution that provides comfort and help immediately.
That is where I saw children falling through the cracks. We're talking about children and teenagers here, and they don't want to wait for a doctor's appointment next Thursday. We needed something instantly to give them what they need.
The hair banger was a great innovative idea, and it's great that Stormy has implemented this and made it available to the consumers.
I have a 25-year-old daughter who has a condition called trichotillomania, and that is compulsive pulling of the hair until they end up with thinning places, radically bald places. My daughter has suffered with this since just at the end of junior high school. And it comes and goes, it's intermittent, but it was time to start looking for some help. I went online and looked at hair replacement, and I ended up landing on Stormy's site, and we came today. And Stormy has just recently launched a brand new product that she designed called Hair Banger. It became obvious that these little small tufts of hair would be very flexible and very reasonable for us to be able to get something into Casey's head now. And if it continues, we will come back to her for a more permanent situation, which would be a larger piece. But for now, these hair bangers are just amazing. They matched Casey's hair like you wouldn't believe. She used 3 pieces. I think the 3 shades of brown so that it would look highlighted and a little bit lighter on top, sun bleached. And you'll see in the before and after pictures what an amazing job she did and how fantastic these are. When she showed Casey that there could be this kind of solution, the joy that popped out on my daughter and myself just for the idea that, yay, we can fix it, and she doesn't have to worry about it. She can go out job hunting, she can be in the public eye again and not have to worry about people noticing or wondering what happened to her hair. And a lot of cancer victims, there's a lot of people with this compulsive disorder who have it. There's older people who have thinning spots, and this is just a phenomenal new product. And if you've got any of these issues, you really need to go find some hair bangers. And if you look online, look for Imagine Hair, and our favorite person's name is Stormy.
It feels good to have created a solution for these children and teenagers that now they can feel like themselves again in a normal environment, whether they're going to get long-term care with a doctor or they need to be participating in church or school activities, and feel that self-esteem and that self-assurance that someone cares about them. And I'm glad I could be a difference maker in their lives.